Hi, this is Jacques. We're back here with the Bullpen at the Golden Gate Yacht Club, here with Ronak Savla from Catalent. Ronak, you want to introduce yourself?
Yes, thanks, Jacques. Excited to be here at the bullpen and at JPM week. Already feel the excitement. A lot of great news today morning, yesterday. So, yeah, and I'm Ronak Savla. I am director of strategic ventures at Catalent. And the strategic ventures is sort of our play on the corporate VC space.
Nice.
So we're focused on strategic partnerships as well as investments in the tools and technology space.
Well, that's pretty awesome. How did you get into this space? How did your career start?
Yeah, so I went to pharmacy school at Rutgers, so I did my PharmD, and there's a joint program to do your PharmD PhD, and I love the intersection of science and medicine, so really taking what you do in the lab and understanding the clinical implications, but also vice versa, of understanding what the patient treatment continuum is and what you need to develop. So after completing my PharmD and PhD from Rutgers, joined Catalent, worked for about 5.5 years
Nice.
in a couple of different roles, doing scientific affairs, doing partnerships, so just a wide exposure to the company at the time. I wanted a little change of scenery, understand a bit more on the medical side, the clinical. Joined a small biotech company in the immuno-oncology space, led their medical affairs team in the U.S. and globally, and then transitioned to their new product planning. So starting to get that business exposure of and what makes a drug product a commercial success. So it was a great experience at that time. Got my MBA and the opportunity a couple of years ago to rejoin Catalent in this new function came up with Strategic Ventures. So I rejoined and been doing this for the past 2 years.
So you got to tell me. So you worked at Catalent early on. You left and then you went back. What does Catalent do?
Yeah, so Catalent is a contract development and manufacturing organization. We have nearly 50 sites with close to 17,000 employees across the globe.
Wow.
But we understand that a lot of the innovation, a lot of the customers that we support are the early stage innovators, such as the ones here in the bullpen. And we can't keep going with the same business model we do for the big pharma. There's unique needs that these companies have. So with strategic ventures, that's what I'm really focused on, working with our teams across our sites, our business units, to figure out the unique needs and really to build a external ecosystem that can benefit these companies. At Catalent, we can help them with development, we can help them with manufacturing, but there's other needs that innovators have. Funding, lab space, marketing strategy, and that's where I seek to build relationships with the companies that provide those services, and really try to find those win-win-win situations.
Nice. What kind of companies have you been working with recently that have joined Catalent with this initiative that you're heading up?
Yeah, so we work with some of the biggest life science VC investors. We work with some of the biggest biotech incubators, and the companies that they support and we work with just range. Companies developing small molecules with very innovative genetic targeting, RNA targeting small molecules, protein degraders. It's quite exciting for us. Two companies developing biologics, bispecifics, and then of course the cell therapy and gene therapy companies are very interesting as well.
Wow. And of these companies, what do you think are the key factors that they share that make them successful in this space?
Yeah, at the early stage, great science. You have to have sort of the biological rationale and as well as the therapeutic rationale. So you need that great science, but a great science is nothing without a great team. You need the passionate leaders. You need folks who know what the appropriate and rational steps are to advance a drug molecule, and folks that are willing to take the risk, and that's really the sort of the definition of entrepreneurship, right?
Totally, absolutely. In the past year, what do you think? What stands out to you as maybe one or two, successes that your companies have had that you're really excited about?
Yeah, so we have supported a couple of big drug launches, and one of them is for a gene therapy company. And really helps with the young patients, young boys, really gain the ability to walk and really good control of their muscles.
Wow.
So it's a really a life-changing treatment where just watching the videos of these young children recovering. It really brings tears to your eyes.
That's amazing. And then in this coming year, what are you most excited about in terms of what's going on at the group?
Yeah, 2023 was a tough year for biotech. But there's the changing headwinds. There's some tailwinds that we're really excited for to see the first CRISPR therapy getting approved, and really those advanced therapeutic modalities, the advances happening even in small molecules with the new targets, antibody drug conjugates. Right, that's a lot of deals going on. So there's a lot of things that I'm excited about. It's hard to point out one or two.
No, totally. And in terms of the Bullpen and the Bullpen community, what is it that we can do to help support your initiatives and your goals?
Yeah, no, the Bullpen community is amazing. I've attended a couple of the Bullpen sessions. Love the community, everyone willing to help out each other, and I think just to continue doing that, and that's what we look for at Catalent. Is what are those communities? Drug development is hard, it's long, it's risky, but there's things that we can do to help support each other. And in addition to that, I think we need to bring the public along and do education. There's some bad press that happens about pharma and in the mass media, and I think we can do a better job as a industry to educate our friends and neighbors of what we do and why we do take certain risks.
Absolutely. And if people want to learn more about Catalent and these initiatives and what you're up to, where should they go?
Yeah, so you can go to Catalent.com to learn about what we do as a CDMO, but I'm always happy to hop on a phone call or meet up for a coffee with anyone who's interested.
Awesome. Well, really nice talking with you.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks.